Jeremy, who reportedly fell out over a bill at dinner?
Oh, Lordy. Well, this is the ongoing fallout from the dinner at Downing Street between Theresa May and Jean-Claude Juncker. I suspect it's been in the diary for a long time, before a lot of recent events, and they thought, well, we'd just better go ahead with it. It's like, you know, when a friend's having really bad relationship difficulties, but they've booked a holiday, and you say, well, you're not going to go, are you? Say, well, we'll lose a deposit. And you think, oh, God, you're going to take worse hits than that over the next 5 years, trust me. But they've decided to just go ahead and have this dinner. And it all kicked off. Theresa got a bit leery. And it all got nasty, and it all sort of leaked out. And then they leaked that they were unhappy with her. And then she did this rather strange thing of making a prime ministerial announcement in Downing Street that she was cross with them. You know, and it looked like something really important. She came out with, you know, with the same lectern in which she announced the election. And she said, we had hoped for a deal with Europe, but I have to tell you that no such undertaking has been received. And she said that secretly they were trying to manipulate the election via Julian Assange and his strange and sinister connection with Piers Morgan and the Illuminati, and that they were trying to manipulate it. But she just tries to make everything that happens in the world a reason to vote for her. It's just that we must strengthen her hand. So if they say, well, the woman's living in fantasy, she'll say, must strengthen hand, grip on reality weak, must strengthen hand. And she tries to turn every insult into a positive in that clever Thatcherite way. Like someone says, she's in another galaxy, and she says, you poor fool, Earthling! Ha, ha, ha! Your puny negotiators are no match for my laser weapons! And, because Ken Clarke famously said she was a bloody difficult woman, and she took that as a compliment, and I thought, probably not really. But the thing is about, you feel a bit sorry for her, because she's a bit like me in that she's grammar school, which means you don't have the credibility of a comp education, neither do you have the smooth social ease of being privately educated, and you're permanently chippy and not comfortable. She's clearly not comfortable in her own skin. In fact, she looks like she's about to emerge from it, revealing something altogether more terrifying.
Do you think she's a miserable lady, Angela?
I think I mean, just watching her try to eat some chips, I think, answers that question. Yeah. Although, you know, at least Ed Miliband looked like he was enjoying that bacon sandwich.
Yeah, she's a funny old thing. I think a seagull was eating those chips and she swooped down and nicked them.
It's a strange accusation as well, isn't it, saying, oh, the EU are going to try and interfere in any British vote. You think if they were going to interfere in a British vote, you think they'd have concentrated their efforts on the one last June? Don't you?
I think it'll play... I mean, the thing is, the more... She's winding up the EU, being rude to them, so they're being rude back, and it's all going to strengthen her. Because people say, well, God bless your mum, plucky Theresa, she's having a proper rotten time from Fritz. Well, we must all strengthen her end. Come on, everybody, roll out the barrel.